Hello, hello, hello. I do not have my mic. I don't have time to set that up. But yes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today, honestly, I'm not really confident about the next game, but I'm pretty sure myself and Tony can break this thing down. Maybe we can give ourselves a little bit of zhuzh, zhuzh, because this club is killing my soul. But let me bring up Tony and we can slice this down because I feel like my battery is running low. Tony, are you also running out of battery? Because I can't do this anymore.
it's a tough one to say, to be honest.
Cannot. I can't even be like, okay, you know what? We can get a draw. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. But honestly, who were we thinking regarding City and us? Like,
Listen,
yeah.
that's the game. To be honest, I don't know why people were so surprised because in my mind, I had already calculated the fact that Amorim beat um, Pep and Sporting in the Champions League, right? And eliminated them, and then he got brought into Premier League and beat Man City 2-1. Remember? And I'm pretty sure. I think Pep did his mathematics. I think Pep did his assignments, and Pep had to figure out a way to defeat Amorim, at least for once. At least for once. And you
The
also have
thing,
at it that Man City were also lost two games prior to meeting Manchester United. So
yeah.
it was I saw it coming. I really saw it coming. It's not like they played the best of the best game. They just took advantage of us. Period.
They took advantage of the fact that our midfield is just not
Good
strong
enough.
enough. That
Yes.
was that was what they took advantage of. The fact that playing Bruno deeper, he doesn't know how to, like, Bruno will always step up and leave gaps in that midfield.
Mhm.
So like my predicted starting 11 was to put Bruno higher, usually where Cunha will play, right? But um he opted to play Ahmad instead up there. So yeah, it was just like we maybe he's trying to I don't know if he's is it like he's trying to force Bruno to stay in that or
But
playing
it's
from
not
that position,
working.
or is it just the fact that, or because Bruno is the captain, that Bruno has to start every game because he's fit? So it becomes this whole thing of like, does the team really need Bruno at this point, or
Can we let
um
him go?
right, exactly, right. But like, I mean, for me, as a United fan, I'll always like to have Bruno on the team, but it's just right now I think it's hard for to place Bruno in the starting 11, well, in this particular formation anyway.
Yeah.
Um like, if it was a different formation, I think like there'll be no questions as to where Bruno should play. Like, obviously Bruno will be playing that sort of number 10 role, but as of right now it's just it's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult.
Very difficult. And it's also saying Shesko difficult. My eyes are burning me already. Like,
No, like, honestly, I'm not gonna blame Sheshko right now. Like, he was brought into a dysfunctional team, if I would say. The team is not like the
discipline
team is not, yeah, they're not
mentally, because
I think there's a
feel
lot
like
going on with
everything
them.
has
Like,
to do with your mentality. Honestly, I feel like mentally we're not there. To be honest, we are
mentally we're not there,
we're
yeah,
not.
but like I think like the players, I have a feeling that they don't like the formation.
Okay.
Um they and I think the team just doesn't have the players for the formation as well.
But that's why Ruben is building his team that plays that kind of formation, right?
Yeah,
So I just feel like, to be honest, I feel like a lot of people are dancing around this whole formation of a thing. And even if you change the formation, to be honest, we Tony, we've played so many formations, okay? In the last, what, 3 years. Let's stick to the most recent. We've played so
yeah.
many formations, and please, where are those formations taking us to?
The thing is, if you actually look at it, Crystal Palace plays the same formation.
Okay.
They play 3-4-3, and they seem to be doing relatively okay in the league. And I think it's because their players understand how to play in that formation compared to the United players. The
So if
United players,
Palace can play 3-4-3, why
yeah,
is it a problem for United to play 3-4-3?
they don't have the right players in the right formation or position, if I'll say. That's the problem with United. You're playing a player that likes to um chase the ball in a deeper position. He's not going to be able to do what he naturally likes to do. If you
Mm-hmm.
put Bruno up there between with like where Cunha will normally play,
Yeah.
you're gonna see Bruno like pressing a lot, trying to get the ball, trying to force an error. Um but like and at the same time, like you need players that can play in that, that's the middle two. You need two good players that can actually play there, where one player is moving up, stepping up, and one player steps back just to cut the cut off like passes and stuff like the passing lanes. Or
Mm-hmm.
you have both players that actually just sit back there and just kind of protect the defenders, because you only play three defenders in the back anyway, and you have those your wing back to support the attack whenever it's needed. They can either cut in or they can stay wide and overlap, right? Um, like I think like I was watching someone say how like he analyzed the way Crystal Palace plays with that formation, and those two midfielders, they are very important in how, like, it's very important to where they step up, when they step up and when they stay back in the field. So we like the fact that we don't have like natural players for set positions right now. It's what's killing United in the midfield. If you bring in players that are naturally fitted for that position, for those two positions, then I think we'll see a lot more positive changes in the team. Because right now, like when it comes to the attack, like I don't have any problems with United's attack. The only problem that I'll probably say that I have with the attack is the fact that they can't finish
Score goals.
opportunity. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. It's the same problem we had last season where we couldn't put the ball in the back of the net, and we're having the same
Many
problem here.
chances. Yeah.
Right? I mean, like our defense is not perfect either, but it's decent. Like it's like we didn't do anything defensive wise this summer,
Right.
so defense is still the same. So I feel like we're not gonna like we're not gonna see a lot of changes in that defense right now. The only defender or the only person we brought in for the defense is the new goalkeeper, right? And
And
like Ruben said in the press conference before the City game, he said that it's a different league, different team, different structure. So
mhm.
he needs time to be able to adapt. He shouldn't just be thrown in right away, right? Like he's playing in a high-paced league where things
Mhm.
might be before he like things would just be maybe they might be a bit too much for him, like overwhelming for him. Um, and honestly, I don't know would he have made any difference if he played against City. We can never tell. Um, but like I mean, as for now, like
I
I
mean,
think Ruben
David
has to
Ahe
sort
was
out.
19. David Ahe
Yeah,
was 19 when he started. I mean, he didn't start pretty well. I think his first 2 years were pretty bad. So I don't understand why. To be honest, I'm looking at it like this. Like I don't understand the whole dynamic of having somebody sit on the bench and observe a game. Like, is it not the same football that you guys are kicking? Like, I don't get it. Like, I understand if you want them to just sit on the bench for like half of the time during the match. And then, yeah, just throw them in. Sometimes you have to be thrown in the ocean to fetch a fish, right? You have to figure
Yeah.
it out. You have to figure out you're here to do a job, okay? And you're getting paid to do the job. So who knows? Maybe after Chelsea we might see, or maybe they want to use the new goalkeeper more in the FA competition. I don't know. But
I think it's not going to start until next year. So like you can't wait till next year to give this guy
who is that?
a. No, I said the FA Cup, right? It's not starting until I think is it. It usually doesn't start until maybe like December ish.
Christmas time, yeah.
So like I don't think you have to. You should wait
So I don't
like
think
that
we're
long.
going to then. I
Integrate
don't.
him right into the team.
Yeah,
Um,
that's just way too long. You might even start losing interest. But now that he's still like on fire, put him out there. Like, there's really nothing wrong in, you know, me. I really don't care. I can go into an ocean and figure myself out. So like, I don't care. Throw me in a dungeon. I'll come out.
yeah.
Come out. Yeah. But yeah, so we're facing Chelsea on Saturday. And Chelsea has not been doing well in the Champions League. I don't know if they're going to take advantage of that. Chelsea is nowhere to be found on the Champions League table. Okay, just an FYI. So I don't know if that's going to be an advantage. I mean, they have Cole Palmer, they have John Pedro, they have Enzo Fernandez, they have who was one that scored for them said the other day. Oh, sorry, it was an own goal, Chaloba. It was an own goal because I was like, wait, when did Chaloba start scoring? What's going on here? And I found out that was an own goal. But yeah, I'm not really. I want to just keep this video actually very short because I know both of us are tired. Um,
I just came back from playing football, so
I know. I came back home, took a shower, and I just ate something very small. And I said I have to jump back here so that I can go to bed early and get ready for work. Chelsea on Sunday, Enzo is not doing bad at all. Enzo Maresca is not doing bad. And I think that
some people say that he has a bad way of playing football. I don't know.
actually I heard that last season though, even though they were doing pretty good
Yeah.
with I feel like it's the players. He has good players with good mentality, you know. But as a manager, I'm not hearing anything good about him, to be honest. I don't know if Enzo is gonna defeat Amorim again at Old Trafford. I'm not sure if he met Amorim at Old Trafford or at Stamford Bridge, one of the two. Whatever it is, we do have a game to play on Saturday. And to be honest, I'm not feeling confident about that game. I'm thinking draw, but I've been thinking about draws for too long, and the draws are not drawing. It's taking me back to the beginning, to zero. Okay, these players at this point, it's very difficult to even speak highly of them now. Like, okay, Onana is out. Okay, Rasmus Højlund is out. Okay, Sancho is out. Okay, Garnacho is out. Okay, Rashford even got a double today. He's out. He's no longer with us. What the hell is our problem?
Honestly, it's hard to say. I can't. Like it's. I don't think anyone can really like pinpoint what the real problem is. With the team. Because like if you really look at the team on paper, like these are good professionals, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they step up into the field and they don't play as well as you expect them to play. Like I don't know if it's a mentality thing or if it's something like if they just don't like the way the manager positions them, that they are this is their little way of retaliating, or
But
like
we've seen
I
the
really
best
don't know.
of them still. We've seen the best of them under
Yeah,
Ro-
exactly.
So what is the
It's just
problem? We've seen the listen, even the day one of Premier League with Arsenal, I saw hope that very day.
yeah,
I just don't know what's going on. I don't know why they're collapsing this bad. I don't get it. So it's no, I don't think it has to do with it for me. I will continue to stand by that. It has nothing to do with formation of this game. Honestly, it has to do with the mentality of the players. It has to do with the mentality of the players. Yes, can he
yeah.
switch things up here and there? Fine. You understand? But we know that his
Mhm.
primary formation is 3-4-3. He's not gonna switch it. Well, maybe I think what did he do the last game? Wasn't it 4-4-2? He ended up putting one more person at the back. Uh
Against City.
against Man City. He switched
Uh, I didn't finish the game because I was on the road. So
what did he even put at it? I just lost so much interest and I was just done with it, honestly.
like
Honestly.
it's hard to like say. Like I think right now it's just because the midfield is not
So
well structured. Yeah,
you think what we're gonna
like
keep
we
saying,
can.
the midfield is bad. Baliba will come and fumble. The dude will come and he will fumble. We're just here acting as if Baliba is the one that will save our soul. Like, we have the player. We have players that can. Pl-
And I think us the fans also have to stop
we need to stop it. To be honest,
putting pressure on like new players that come in and thinking that they are going to be the hero to save us or save the team. um like we have high expectations for
Emotions from day one.
players, exactly. And
Yeah,
it's the wrong mentality to have. Like I've already seen people like already like saying, oh man,
Ruben is fired.
Sesko he's not doing well.
So is the HD
um
version of
yeah,
Hush.
exactly. And it's just like, how did we get to this point as a fan base
So,
where
I was thinking
like
about it when I was driving back home, right? I was like, what if Shesko was like scoring goals? Are you guys going to be saying all this stuff you are saying right now? Because it's just unfortunate that, okay, he has not really, who knows? You never know when things are going to unlock for the boy. You understand? I was thinking about it like,
exactly.
what if this guy, what if Amorim was winning games now with this 3-4-3 now? You understand? Like, what are you going
Mhm.
to, who are you going to be calling for him to be fired? Because last season, everybody was saying, oh, the 3-4-3 is not working, the 3-4-3 is not working. What if things switched up and it starts to work? What are you going to say? Who are you going to blame? Anyway, there was a report that Jim Ratcliffe came in with his helicopter, landed at the Carrington training ground, went to talk to Ruben Amorim and things like that. Do you think Ruben is going to be fired?
No, I don't think so.
Do you know the funny
I know
thing?
there was a rumor. Someone was saying that there was a rumor going out saying that Ruben has 3 games to save his job.
Mhm.
Um,
I
yeah,
really
I don't
think
know.
that I really think that Ruben will leave. If he leaves, he will get another job. Trust me. He
Straight
would
away.
like next 3 to 5 business days, Ruben will get another job and he would win. That guy will win. We have a problem. We need to take care of ourselves internally before we start looking for winning, the winning spirit. We're not doing well mentally. If we're not doing well mentally, there's what amount of information does your manager wants to tell you that's going to clock it into your brain? Like, I don't get it. Is it your manager that tells you to make all those tactical errors that you are making? Is it your manager that is telling you not to run or close the gap in the midfield there? Is it your manager that is telling you not to cross the ball properly? Like, how the hell do you pass through all these trainings and you come on the D day of the match and you are messing up? Is that what the
Mhm.
manager told you to do? You can't take all these classes at the end of the day for you to pass the test. You will not fail. Like, how can you be passing all your quizzes and tests? Then on the day of the exam, you're failing. Does it make sense? Doesn't make sense to me.
Doesn't
Doesn't
no.
that's actually the way I actually look at this whole relationship between the players and the manager. Like Ruben will only do what he can do. He will do the best that he can do as a manager. Now, if you cannot digest all of the things that he's helping you to do and how you can achieve and become a better player, I don't know what else you need him to do. They did the same thing. This same thing is the same thing that happened to Eric Ten Hag. You let that man go. You brought in Ruben. Ruben took us from 12th place down to 16th place or 15th place. And I'm not blaming
Mhm.
Ruben. Honestly, Ruben has no fault in what is going on in Manchester United right now. I'm not blaming him one bit because listen, I don't care. The man is getting paid. He's getting his check. That's none of my business. All right. Because at this point, Manchester United has become a business entity. It has become a business field. People just
Mhm.
come and go. That's the way it's giving Bitcoin move. People are just coming here to cash out and out. Get out. Any opportunity for me to join. But we have players like Brian Umbermo. You can literally see that on the day of that derby. I feel like he was the only one that I saw on the pitch that day. He was technically the only one that I saw doing everything to score a goal. And then I was thinking about Kunia. I was like, oh my God, if Kunia was here, would they have actually had a good time on the pitch? You
Yeah.
understand? So I think I will feel justified when we go back to the Etihad and hopefully Cunha is fit, Brian is fit, and then who else is in the front there? Shesko.
Yeah.
Shesko. You know, if three of them are fit, I want to see. I really want three of them to play Man City again. I want the three of. I want to just see the outcome of how they are going to play that very day. Not because
Yeah.
I can't predict who's going to win anyway, but I really want
Mhm.
the outcome of how they would perform that very day on the next derby.
Yeah, like I think it's unfortunate that we didn't have Cunha because like we needed his pace up there for sure. Um and I think also like key players that we missed, uh I think he should have started Casemiro in my opinion.
Mm,
Um
that
he should have
Uga.
played yeah, because like Ugarte hasn't started any matches. Like the only match he started this season was against Grimsby,
Mm,
and we all know how that game went. Um So like he should have started Casemiro and Kobe in the middle, and then played Bruno up top.
hmm
I feel like that would have been more like you have the experience of Casemiro in the back, and you
You
have
actually talked about Kobe. Remember
you
when
have
I
Kobe
Kobe has him, and he knows what the derby feels like. So we need that fight
exactly,
on the pitch.
and
You
he's someone that we needed to be able to slow down the tempo and control that midfield because like the midfield wasn't there. You have two players that are running around here and there, in Bruno and Ugarte. Uh, like Bruno, Bruno knows how to impact the game
Mhm.
when he's given um the free roam to be able to do what he wants to do, what he has to do, in terms of if he has to press the defenders, he will press the defenders. If he has to be a nuisance to them and try and get the ball, he will do that. But if you're playing him deeper, he's not going to be able to. He doesn't have that much opportunity to do what he has to do because
Mhm.
he's trying to think about, he has to think more defensively than offensively, right?
Yeah.
Down. So it's just better to just play players um have a more defensive mindset compared to like an offensive mindset in a deeper role. That
I would
way
like
you
Bruno had an offensive mindset though.
no like no I'm not saying that
Depends on
like
the match.
yeah, like yeah, in terms of the match, you know who you're playing against City. You know that they take pride in their midfield and
I was
their
expecting
midfield
an offensive game from Bruno. Because don't worry
But
about the defense. Don't worry
he
about the
can't
defense.
he can't play an offensive role when he's deeper. Like we've seen it many times in the past where even when Ten Hag played him
Yeah,
in the deeper, like all he was just doing was just spamming long balls over the from one end to the other. So
yeah. Wasted.
exactly. So like
Wasted.
if you want Bruno to really impact the game, you have to play him in a position where he's higher up and he can actually you know impact the game on a more positive note. Um like but honestly, I think Kobe should have started that game himself and
In
Casemiro
my opinion,
because
I think Joshua should have also started as well.
I would have probably rather put Joshua in the position where Ahmad played if you're gonna stick with Bruno playing more in the back in the midfield, yes, then I would have played Joshua. But um I
Joshua
feel
is
like
very flexible. He's very versatile too. I just think that we don't really know what we have when it comes to Joshua Sexy. You understand?
yeah,
Um, Joshua can play Kunia's role.
he can
Joshua
play
can play
Chesko's role if
Ahmad's
he has
role.
to.
Correct. He can even play Shesko's role if he's asked to. He will. He will, and he will do it. He will do a good job. Depending on how they are also feeding him the ball too. Not
Hmm.
Bruno all the way in there shooting long ball and expecting me to tear my ties to catch your long stupid ass ball. You understand? Because that was what happened to was that not what happened to Cunha? How he obtained that injury that he had right now? Because he
No,
was
I think
pressed.
he was pressing one of the players, and then yeah, I don't think he was from a Bruno
I'm
long
not
ball.
saying it's from Bruno.
I don't remember though.
Was trying to control a ball before he felt that tightness, and then that was how the boy just went down. But I don't know what's gonna happen. My expectations are gonna be in the midfield, just half 5 out of 10 right now. I'm not gonna tell you I'm feeling 8 out of 10. I'm not feeling 8 out of 10 right now. My battery is low. I need to be charged. Okay.
Like
This
if you
white
take
has
a
drained me.
like for me now, looking at the team, looking at the players, like you need a response. You can't take two humiliations back to back
Back to back.
from like let's be honest. Like Chelsea, they don't have a how will I put it? I mean, they have a decent team, but like we should be beating them. But the
If we played the way we
there's no
beat
guarantee.
Arsenal on the first Premier League, the week one, I'm telling
Yeah,
you, Chelsea got nothing on my team. Chelsea
yeah.
got nothing on my team. If we can play, because if you also notice that we struggle with Burnley, like how the fuck are we struggling with Burnley? 3-2.
It's that mentality thing that's
Yeah,
creeping in.
I'm
Once the
it boils down to the
when
mentality of these players. The mentality
when
is whack.
yeah, once things don't things don't go their way, their mentality just goes down. You see how they played against, and like it was definitely that game against Greensby. Like,
Even the preseason, see how we played Leeds. It was 0-0.
but
Leeds.
I think preseason there was a I don't know if it was just like maybe because like they knew they were these were just like friendly matches, let's not like it's not a league match where you actually have to put in efforts like 3 points down the line like that. So you could see they were playing with a bit more, how will I say, a bit more
Easy.
freedom. Like
Yeah.
yeah, they were happy to play because like okay, it's not like a major competition. People are not going to rip us apart like that, right? This is just preseason. These are friendly matches. Let's
But
let's
isn't
play
that
our game.
This is the same Leeds that beat Man City the other day.
Let me see their games because I don't remember.
Let me see Man City's game. Ah,
All I know is that my fantasy has just been
what?
terrible.
Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. Um it was Brighton that beat Man City 2-1.
Yeah,
So Man City is facing Arsenal next. OMG. 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 This weekend is gonna be late. I'm gonna do a hate along.
it watch
I should do a hate along, right? Not even watch along, hate along.
there's the Merseyside derby on Saturday.
Oh, oh my god. Anyway, let's build our team. My starting
Uh,
11.
mhm.
I think I think he's gonna end up using Bayinde. Honestly, I think he's gonna use Bayinde. Um, all right. I have Bayinde. I should have done that on the app, but I was too busy today. I have Bayinde at the back. I would think he's going to start learning Euro, honestly. Luke Shaw can sit down. I'm tired of him already. Well, Dalot is injured.
One bad game. It was one bad game, and everyone's tired of looking
It's not even a
already.
one bad game. I just feel like at this point, he's under my flush out list right now. Like, get
Yeah,
out.
he's
Not because
been
of one
under
bad.
a lot of people's flush out list for a long time. To be honest,
We have Luke
like I
Shaw to
don't think.
28. So I don't know
Yeah,
how who's gonna start knocking on the door. Like, can you give us Luke Shaw? Or if Luke Shaw is gonna find himself in Saudi Arabia. I don't know.
I feel like we'll be surprised if another Premier League team comes in for him. I
Ah,
don't like,
somebody like
but I
West
won't be
Ham.
surprised though.
West Ham
I
will
won't be
go for
surprised.
him. Oh, West
I won't
Ham
be
will.
surprised.
Or um maybe Newcastle, because Newcastle plays dangerous and Luke Shaw is very dangerous. So I don't know. I really don't know. I won't be surprised, like you said. And plus, he's an England boy too. They want to retain their boys too here.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Um. All right. Lenny Euro, Mazarawi, deletes. God, when is Lisandro coming back? Who else is going to be in that center? For some reason, I want him to start Harry Maguire. For some reason, I want him to start Harry Maguire. So it's going to be Lenny Euro, Lenny Euro, Mazarawi, delete, and and Harry Maguire. And then coming to the front, let's move forward. I don't want Casemiro to start, please. He can sit on the bench. Please, I need Kobe Maino to start this game. I need somebody very fast paced because Chelsea is a fast paced moving team. I need Kobe to start. Obviously he's gonna play Bruno, right? And then I need Ahmad, please, and Dogo. I need Ahmad and Dogo, right?
hmm.
And then coming to the front, obviously he's gonna start his baby Bruno. And I don't know about Shesko, man.
Don't give up on the guy. Yeah,
I
I feel like at this point it's gonna be a situation where he has to create opportunities for himself.
continue trying. Yeah. You
Like
never know.
like I said, like I'm not gonna.
I'm in
I'm not
between
gonna
Shesko
start.
or Joshua Zexi to start. You
I have
understand?
a feeling he will start Sheshko. I don't know. Yeah.
Because that's the guy that came in as our striker. You understand? So
You paid some big bucks for him, so you
that's
gotta
our
play him.
striker. Oh, and the guy that wanted to compete for his spots, you guys have let him go. Okay. So, and I don't know. I really don't know. All right. I'm in between Joshua Zexi starting the role of Shesko, in my opinion. Okay, you have it up. All right, all right.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
this is mine.
oh,
This is
this is your.
mine.
Oh, yeah, yeah, this is yours. Let me
Yeah.
see. Let me think. All right, all right. Brian Umbermo, Shesko, and of course Bruno in the
Yeah.
front. And I think my team is done. I think my team is made up. I I might I might change my mind. Oh, and my prediction. My prediction. I think because of the entire noise going on in the team, and I think because there's fire on the mountain, I feel like at this point we need some resuscitation. I think we might draw this game 2-2.
Okay.
Let me bring up
Yeah.
your build up.
Yeah. So this is mine. Um, I put in some surprise names in Casemiro and Aiden Heaven to start. Uh, because I don't know. I feel like the games Heaven has played this season, he's actually been decent. So I can't I won't be surprised if he played him over Luke Shaw. But like you said, Chelsea they have some fast players. We need those we need our defenders to be fast.
Yeah.
So I'm starting Euro and Heaven um with Delete in the middle, and then I know Casemiro doesn't have legs, but I need someone to be able to help control the midfield, and he's very good at that. He's very good at cutting passing lanes, and I can trust him with his passing. His passing are not as wild as Ugarte's passing. So we know when Casemiro passes, he will get to his target.
Oh
Kobe, I
my
need I need Kobe to come in and just be the calmness that we need in our midfield. We don't need to always be rushing things. We don't need to always be rushing things. And
I need
then putting
Kobe to
Bruno up top.
and
I
have
need
just
Bruno to
enjoy the game. Kobe, you're going to smash this. This is Chelsea. You're going to
exactly.
smash it.
And I need Bruno to whip in those crosses for Sheshko. We need Bruno
Mhm.
to just Sheshko needs to put his head on one of those balls, swinging it
He missed a big
from the
chance though in the derby. I don't know if you caught that.
was this in the second
Open
half?
chance, but Donnarumma
Like
got.
honestly, I would have been so happy if we got Donnarumma, but it's okay. I don't think we had the salary space for him. We could have gotten him, because I think they sold him for 20 something mil, but it's just the salary space that we didn't have for him, for a high profile player like him.
Yeah,
So that's why they went for
and he's from
Saint
what?
Laman. Hmm?
He's from what country?
He's Italian, so he
The
already
goalkeeper for
won.
Italy.
Yeah, won the Euro 2020, Champions League winner, League On winner.
You're
Yeah,
right.
so
You're right. You're right. You're right. He
he
was
has
still
a
a
lot of
kid
experience.
then. He has. I feel like he has buffed up so bad. He was looking like a child then.
Well, he was 16 when he
Close.
made his debut, so
Ah,
it makes sense. But yeah, that's my starting. my predicted starting 11. Obviously, he's
Was
gonna be playing his 3-4-3. Uh, yeah, because I mean, press conference, he said he's not changing. If if the owners want to change the formation, they have to change the man. So,
yeah.
um, yeah. Like, what do you feel regarding our manager saying things like, they should fire him if they don't like the way things are going? Do you think that that's good for the team morale
I
in terms of
think
like if your manager is saying
honest,
all these things
it will kill your
out
spirit
loud?
for sure.
Yeah,
It would definitely kill your spirit because everybody came into United thinking that we're going to have, like a rebuild, a clean slate. Let's start all over again. You understand? Forget about what happened in the past. Let's focus on now. And listen, mentally as human being, I don't know if that's how our brain is wired. If things are not falling into places as planned, it will affect you mentally. It will definitely affect you mentally. There's no amount of how you want to like brush or shove things away. I feel like you're still gonna feel a little, you're going to always feel something in your stomach. Something, it's never going to sit well with you
yeah,
because your guilt is at stake right now. So if they fire Ruben, which I won't be surprised, we are still in the same mess. They will actually look bad because now you're telling me that you didn't go out looking for what works for the team. You only
yeah,
went out trying to replace the manager. You should have done your assignment, figure out what style of play these players, even as a matter of fact, go pull out your Excel spreadsheet, right? Figure out how many times we won with 3-4-3. Figure out how many times we won with 4-3-3. Figure out how many times we won with 3-4-2-3. You understand? That would
mhm,
determine what kind of manager. I'm not saying that's how it works, but I'm just saying that is probably how they should be sorting out for managers based on how I will go based off of the winning of the team. I'll go based on how many times the teams have won and the style of play they used to win multiple games. That will really tell you their strengths, you
yeah,
get, and that will also tell you who will be the best fit for your players. Because at this point, these players are your assets. You get? I know the manager is also part of your asset, but the players are more of your asset than the managers. I don't know if I'm saying it wrong or I'm not putting it in the right way, but they can easily let go of a manager tomorrow, but they cannot easily
mhm,
let go of a player. It doesn't work like that.
yeah.
I don't know what the plan is. I feel like at this point, if they let Ruben go, I'm going to laugh at them because they did a poor job, a very terrible job. Falls back to recruitment, the recruiting team, right? It falls back to them. Like, who went shopping for Ruben? Who went
Like,
shopping for Tesco? Even as much
well,
as we're shouting Brian and Burma, this is week 5 now. We're entering week 5. Week 5, and we're not in that many competitions. We're not in that many competitions yet.
it's
And we're
just the
talking,
Premier League and FA Cup now. So, like, I feel like there are no excuses from the players or from the management not to do well this season and actually progress deep into the FA Cup. Um, Even if there's a final, I feel like that would be good. That would be a solid achievement for the guys or for the team.
yeah.
But like, if the club do sack Ruben,
Hmm.
I feel like they'll only be sacking him due to peer pressure. Peer pressure from the fans, peer pressure from the media. There are lots of pundits out there saying that Ruben is the problem, and I read all these things and I watch all these videos and I'm just like, many of these pundits, I feel like if they were managers, they will be bad managers,
Rooney,
horrible managers. Like
a failed manager, a successful player, but a failed manager. Failed 3 times consecutively.
like I'm
Three
not just
times.
I'm not just talking about like ex manager, ex United players that are now pundits. I'm talking about literally like all the pundits, other pundits as well,
Well,
who
yeah,
just
what I meant was Rooney had a very big mouth too, just like Jamie Carragher. Rooney had a
yeah,
very,
yeah,
and
yeah.
the way Rooney killed Eric Ten Hag, killed that guy, killed him. At least Gary Neville was still a little bit neutral. You understand? Like, okay, let's give this
The
guy some time. Okay, maybe Thanksgiving or Halloween time. If nothing changes, maybe it's gonna be time for him to start, looking for other places. But Rooney, I feel like since the day he left that club, he has just been bashed
the
up and
the
bashed.
thing for me, I think the reason why many of all these pundits started saying all these negative things about Ten Hag was the whole Ronaldo situation. If
Oh,
that if that thing never happened, I think they would have been saying a different thing
you're right.
because like like I think for them they were just looking at how like okay, Ronaldo, high profile player, he's saying all these things about the club, and the manager, he's not playing him in big games. Like, I mean, when we played Liverpool and we lost 5-0 to Liverpool, I
Oh,
don't blame Ten Hag for not playing Ronaldo.
you mean seven?
What is what 7-1?
It was 7-0.
You know, it was 7-0 or 7-1?
7-0. Whatever it is, 7.
7-0.
Mhm.
But yeah, like no, I don't even think Ronaldo was in the team anymore. It was that game against City where we lost 6-3.
Ah, I remember that game. I cried. This was
20
2022.
2023, right?
23?
Was it not 23? Yeah, it was 23, 2023. Yeah.
Damn. No, it wasn't 2 years ago. It was 3 years ago.
No, I'm positive it was 2023, not 2020.
No.
Because
2023?
it was Ten Hag's first season. Ten Hag came in 2023.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. His first season was 2023. Was it not? Or was it 2020? Shoot. You're
It has
right.
to
You're
be
right.
2023.
2022. 2022.
I knew where I was in that year. I knew where I was even watching that
Yeah.
game. It was October 2022.
Yeah.
I
2022.
cried that day.
Yeah. 2022. We lost 6-3 to City.
Because I was like,
And
there's no way. So Eric Ten Hag came in 2022.
yeah, summer 2022. So
Yeah.
like I mean for me, like honestly, if I was in his shoes, I wouldn't have brought in Ronaldo. And what is Ronaldo gonna do? Your team is losing 6-1. What is Ronaldo gonna do?
Yeah. Change everything. No.
Like he's not gonna bang in 5 goals in 5 minutes. Not with that team, not with that squad. He's not. He's no matter how good Ronaldo is, he's not bringing the team back to 6-6.
Yeah.
Like you have to be realistic, and I think that's what many of the pundits didn't even like think about. Like they were just saying stupid things like, "Oh, why didn't he start Ronaldo in the first place?" and all that stuff like that. Like and Ten Hag knew what he wanted from his players in terms of he wanted players that were pressing, that would press the opposition. But again, United didn't have the players. When Ragnick came in, Ragnick was trying to implement the same thing, saying how like the game has um the game has moved on where you see teams they are getting players that are used to pressing teams, right? And United was just behind against
Lazy.
City, behind against Liverpool, even getting
Lazy.
behind the likes of Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
Like So you bring in a manager whose style of play is a pressing game.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have the players. He doesn't have the players to to do that. And then you fire him. You bring in Ruben. His style of play also kind of demands the same thing, where you're pressing players or pressing the opposition. Right now, we still don't have those players. We still don't have the legs. You have a 33-year-old midfielder who you are trying to rely on. Even your younger midfielder doesn't have the legs, and it's just
Yep.
like, okay, so like you start looking at all these things, and you're just like, okay,
All we're
well,
doing is
I
just
guess
gambling at this point.
exactly. They are literally just rolling the die. Okay, let's see what's gonna work this time around. Like,
Yep.
for me, like it's just been this cycle where this club has just been going through. All right, let's change the manager and let's see if there's gonna be a change now. No, like we're at the point of where um what's the word? The club itself is, I'll say, they're insane because they keep doing the same thing and expecting different results, but it's still the same result that they get over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Like at some point you really have to stop and think to yourself, okay, well, in the past 12 years we've had six managers and we're still here. We've won a couple tournaments here and there, to ginger the fans, but we haven't won anything major. Maybe it's time to actually sit down and look at what we really need to do. Look at the facts, look at the stats, like really analyze players, look at their stats from games, like look at their performance stats from games, how many touches, how many passes, how many accurate passes, how many duels won. Like look at like it's time to start looking at those important statistics
That
for
is
all
why
these
I
players
said they will
before
be
you bring them in,
exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Like
And they
that,
should bring a third party person to do this analysis for us. We don't want an in-house person to do this job for us because we want any form of bias to be eliminated. Throw it out of the window. Go and bring me somebody from France that wants nothing to even do with English football self. That is very League One oriented. You understand? Or fan
yeah,
base ish. Go and fetch me a third party, somebody we don't know, somebody that is not a fan, to come and conduct this analysis for us. This is how we get down to the root cause analysis of what is going on with our club. But I still think that at the end of the day, after all that RCA, trust me, it boils down to this place here, especially when it comes to the players. If you don't have it here, you ain't got it. It can never be there. There's no amount of prayers and fasting and everything. They say heaven help those that help themselves. Okay? No matter what this guy does for you guys at the training ground, you still have your own assignment to conduct. You still have to go home and mentally tell yourself, listen, I have to kill this game. One
yeah,
person cannot be the one pushing the whole team. Hey, you have to, let's do this, let's do. It's a team effort. One person fail, the whole team fails. One person does well, the whole team will do well.
yeah.
That's just the way I look at it. For those of you in the chat, in the live, don't forget to like this video. And if you want to see more of this, because we're going to be back again to do the match review, because like I said, this club is draining my soul. Like I'm at the point where I feel like I need to go put in my application. I need to go put in my application.
There's no need for that now. Come on, there's no need for that.
I don't
I
mind.
think, I think, I think
I'll,
all these
I'm
things are
working
only
remote
happening
for them
because
if that's what they want. I'll do the remote job for them. Maybe from my
uh,
week one, week two, they'll be like, "What the hell? Who is she? Who is this girl? Like, why is she bossing me around like this?" No, you got a job to do. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. But they will not hire someone that looks like me now because it's their own people that they want. Please don't forget to like this video. Keep just like this video, and
like,
I
share,
am
subscribe, please, and thanks.
Tony,
Yeah.
I'm running out of battery. This club is draining my soul. This club is it's not a matter of let's fire Ruben. Even if we fire Ruben, I can bet you 200% we're going to be in this mess again.
Like who would they bring to fix the issue? That's the
It's not a
problem.
matter of who will they bring. We are still going to be in this shambolic situation. It's not going anywhere. If you like, go and bring Kopama. If you like, go and bring Kylian Mbappe. If you don't know how to use your players, forget about it.
Mbappe is scoring goals in Madrid. If he comes to United, he's not gonna score goals.
Mbappe's battery is gonna go. It will die down because even the media alone will kill him from the airport before he even gets to Carrington. You
Yeah,
understand? Like
he's a French
I
player.
don't know.
English media will eat
I
him
think
alive.
Mbappe looks like an emotional person, but he also looks like, okay, you know what? Say your shit, but I'm still going to win my next because I think
Mbappe does his talking on the field, and I think
oh
that's
yeah,
one thing I kind of like
oh
about
yeah.
him.
Even Lewandowski too, he does his talking on the pitch. He does not talk
Yeah.
too much. Doesn't talk too much. Yeah. Anyway, are you are you I know when I mentioned my match prediction as 2-2, are you also on the same page as 2-2 as a draw?
Um, because I really want 3 points, and I think that these players they they need to give us the fans something to
Hold on
look
to.
forward. Like yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And in this like so, my
Because they're
prediction would be
tired.
a 2-1 United win.
Let's
Two
ask.
one
Should we ask
because
ChatGPT?
let's be honest. Let's be honest. Our goalkeeper cannot keep a clean sheet, so he can't
Yeah.
keep a clean sheet to save himself. So let's just be honest with ourselves. A 2-1 United
Can't keep a
win.
clean sheet
I'll
now
take
because
it.
Bruno is there acting very lost. Luke Shaw is there acting very lost. Very, very. That's why I want them to start learning Euro. I want him to start or Aiden. Aiden's another one
Mm,
too.
What like that game against City? What Luke Shaw did was just it was amateur in the sense that he knows what Haaland is gonna do, and he let Haaland do what he's gonna do. That's what frustrated me with Luke Shaw in that game. You
Yep.
shouldn't give Haaland that much space. Haaland wants to always run behind the defenders. And Delay and Maguire don't have the legs to be able to catch Haaland. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to stay back a bit deeper to be able to cover that ground that Haaland is trying to look for. Stick with like I think what was his name? Rio was saying it in his match review, and he was saying how he always tells defenders always always stay behind your man, like, or yeah, always like have the attacker always in front of you. Never like you want to make sure that the attacker doesn't get what he wants to do. um like don't give him that much space. If you know he's a player that all he needs is a little bit of space to be able to get past you, don't give him any breathing space. If you know he's a if he's an if you know that he's a player that likes um run behind you and go through your blind spot, don't make sure that you never give him your blind spot,
Freeze.
because
Yeah.
like he's just gonna he's literally gonna utilize that against you and punish you.
And even if
So
he scores that goal, it's going to be an offside goal anyway because there's a defender there. Is that not the new
yeah,
rule for the offside? Because this offside thing honestly gets me really, really confused. Every 3 to 5 business days, they are alternating, they are modifying that offside rules. So if he, like you said, Rio said, don't ever have your attacker in front, behind you. If
yeah,
Luke Shaw and Delete and Mazzarawi were in front of Haaland, and even if the ball enters the whatever, based on the position where they are lined up, it will have just been an easy offside, just offside, keep it moving, keep it moving. But you let that man pass through you.
like it's like I think the prime example was that third goal.
Oh
That
yeah,
third goal where
where they
Haaland
go.
is literally behind you guys. I'm
There was
like,
no way.
how?
Yeah,
Like, there's no
no.
one in our half to make sure that he like if even if he steps up, he's going to be offside. You guys let him stay in his half and let the midfielder pass that ball to him. And I was just like,
Was
yeah,
that not
just
what
like
Ilanga last season? Remember when Ilanga came all the way from the not even from the midfield, from before the midfield.
no, that Ilanga one should have been stopped because this guy literally ran the whole field. You all should have stopped him halfway. You all
And that
should
was
literally
what
have stopped him
Testimonial
halfway.
scored this season for Bournemouth. Ran from half of the field and went to score the goal against Liverpool. So, like,
Mm,
how? You understand? Like, how? Stay, if they stayed in their freaking position, this will have not happened. That third goal set will have not even happened for Haaland. It will have not even
yeah,
happened. But you know what? Everybody's there acting out of position. Everybody's there. Like, Bruno was there with his two eyes open. I said, "Oh my gosh."
yeah.
Mm.
Like
My
yeah,
Instagram.
Bruno didn't have a good game, but it's
Don't
okay.
continue
I think
to
I think
suffer.
you guys analyzed the game,
As long
so
as we have Bruno, we'll continue to suffer. At this point, I think my mind is made up. I'm not going back.
mm,
I'm not apologizing. I'm not
no.
saying
As
anything.
long as you play Bruno deeper, we will continue to suffer. That is my thing. If you continue to play Bruno in the um deeper in the midfield, you are gonna keep suffering. Bruno, like we have to understand that that's not like Bruno's natural position. But I feel like with this formation, it's hard to field Bruno. So we just it's
Mm.
hard. Like as much as I want to stick with the manager and his formation, like I don't know. Like I don't want to be part of the people that are saying that it's the formation that is killing us. I don't necessarily think it's the
That's an
formation. Like you
excuse.
said earlier, it's more of the mentality of the players. Maybe their mentality is not in the formation. If they were more in it, I feel like they would have performed better.
Right. That
I
is
mean,
true.
obviously, we were playing away against City. When was the last time we really enjoyed anything at the Etihad? It's been a long time. I feel like the last time we really enjoyed anything at the Etihad was all this time. Um,
Oh, I think it was the 2-1 that we won.
yeah,
The
we won
2-1
like 2-1.
was at Etihad. Yeah.
Like whenever it's neutral or maybe like at Old Trafford, there's a higher chance of United maybe drawing or winning. But
Mm-hmm.
whenever we go to the Etihad, like yeah, it's not. You don't just expect not to win.
Yeah.
Just expect not to win. But hopefully there's a bounce back on Saturday against
Mhm.
Chelsea. I'm hoping and praying that there's a bounce back because we
It's
can't keep doing this win one game, lose five games, lose win one game, lose five games, right? We can't
not
we can't do that this season, not this season.
not
Let's
good at
try and
all.
at least like I feel like their short-term goal should be at least win back-to-back games. Try and win back-to-back games. Just try.
Look at that poor guy that has not cut his hair because he wants Manchester United to win at least 5 games straight before he's going to have a decent haircut. I
He's
feel,
not. It's not gonna happen.
dude, just go and apply for Guinness Book of Record because at this point, that hair is not going anywhere. All right. You might as well
Head and
practice
Shoulders, please sponsor
control.
that guy. Like I wonder how much shampoo he goes through in a week.
Shit. A lot. He probably is washing that hair every day, sir. So,
Honestly,
anyway,
honestly.
yeah. Anyway, it's been a long day for me. For those of you watching, don't forget to like this video. I want to go crash in the next 30 minutes. Tomorrow is Friday. Yay. I think I'll do my match predictions tomorrow. I'm just going to film a very quick 10-minute video for my match predictions for week 5. And Saturday is the D-Day. We're going to be back here again. And I hope we are back for good because, or else, what are we going to do? I'll figure out what I'm going to do after the Chelsea game. But thank you for joining me. I really
That
appreciate
was
your
good.
time. Somebody else was supposed to be here, but I think Damo is going to be here on Saturday. And I also think,
Okay.
what's his name? Christian in the group chat. He's also going to be here.
Yeah, we should
Jonathan,
try and get more
Jonathan,
people.
Jonathan. He's going to be here on Saturday, and I'll send them their private links, and we can do the match review all together.
Sounds good.
Hey, anyway, I appreciate your time. Thank you again for always joining me. I will
You're
definitely send
welcome as always.
for Saturday's game tomorrow on
Hmm.
failing, because obviously I can't do it on Saturday. I have to let people know that I'm going live the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let the people know where they can find you, where they can hunt you down. You know,
I mean, they can find me
not
on my
hunting you on the
Instagram
bad
and
way, please. Okay, you
my
guys need to
TikTok.
be calm down. All right, it's not that deep.
Luckily, I'm in Canada, so
Thank
maybe
God.
the hunting might be a bit mild compared to what it is in the States.
Thank God you are all the way in Canada, because America is not giving what it's supposed to give right now.
And they're going through some difficult times right now. So
We are going
that's
through
all I
it
can say.
now. Manchester United is going through it. Everybody's just going through it. Please, God, come down and help us, because at this point, I don't even have that mental strength anymore.
If God comes down, I think that's the end of the world.
Well, I'm going to follow him and leave you behind, 'cause since you want to be a bad boy, right? You want to be on the streets of England. Go be on the street. I'm going with the Lord. Okay.
Let me go and score one goal at Old Trafford at least.
I swear. Anyway, thank you again for joining me. We'll be back again on Saturday for sure.
Yeah.
Everyone, do have a great evening, a restful one. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. I'll probably do my match prediction tomorrow for sure. Until next time, adios.
Take care.
Hasta la
Bye
vista.
bye. See
Vista.
you Saturday.